Security checks at the entrance into the National Assembly are more intense than normal, causing long queues into the premises. Unconfirmed reports say there is an alleged security threat on the Assembly, which necessitates this level of search of vehicles. Inside one of the hearing rooms in the National Assembly, the Senate Committee on Army is holding a meeting to discuss the release of funds to the military to fight terrorism. The chairman of the committee is unhappy at the absence of the Minister of Finance, who was invited to attend this meeting.
If the minister is in town and she refuses to honor this invitation, honestly, or neglect this invitation, honestly, we are not going to take it kindly. While in her state, in Kaduna, today, more than 50 people are still in the hands of captives. If to say her child or her brother or somebody related is among those that are there, I'm sure she will be here.
Nevertheless, the permanent secretary in the Ministry of Finance tries to fill in for the minister, detailing some releases to the military. He explains that 75 billion naira was appropriated and released in 2019. But the committee chairman is not satisfied with his explanation.
Number 4 there, 2020, 75 billion was appropriated, 74.999, only I think 2 naira was. So almost 100% was released. The current year, 100 billion has been appropriated. We have released 19.7 for the first quarter. Just yesterday, we have released 19.95.
Here is a letter indicating that from the time of the introduction of Operation Lafia Dole, they have a shortfall outstanding of 50 billion. When they attacked Minok, the problem they had there was because they didn't have the communication, they didn't have the cover, they didn't have, in fact, what happened really was that they ran out of ammunition. When they exhausted their ammunition, they had to take cover, they ran away, and they killed 30 of them.
They may require certain funds, but as far as appropriation is concerned, we have released what has been appropriated to them.
Committee members did not go much further with the permanent secretary, as they insist that the finance minister must appear before them next Tuesday, May 4th, to give account of releases to the military for Operation Lafia Dole and the war on terrorism. Linda Akibi, Channels Television News.
Was only 19.6.
The gallant officers on the battlefield need some form of motivation, and for those who've been injured, words of encouragement from the leadership of the armed forces will go a long way towards lifting their spirits. And that's exactly why the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Ibrahim Atahiru, has done that today when he visited injured soldiers who survived the recent attack on Minok community in Borno State. Apart from boosting the morale of the wounded soldiers, the Army Chief also met with the principal staff of the Theatre Command Headquarters and that of the 7th Division, after which he told journalists that setbacks are normal on the battlefield, but the Army remains focused.